Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Landscape Today for your weekly U.S. Outlook. Hello, everyone. I'm day weather meteorologist Don Day, and let's take a look at what's coming. And it's going to be a busy stretch of weather this week, Thanksgiving week and beyond. Get ready for more winter weather. Any of you in the landscape business who are also in the snow removal business, the ice removal business, you're going to want to pay close attention over the next couple of weeks because you're going to get more busy. Let's take a look at the major weather trends. Snow in the Rockies and western high plains. We've got blizzard warnings at the time of this recording for portions of Colorado, Kansas. Going to see some snowy weather again in the same areas we saw last week. We're going to see wet weather move out of the west into the Corn Belt and Midwest. Cooler, wet weather coming, and then severe weather, especially Tuesday and Wednesday of this week coming up. Tuesday and Wednesday could see severe weather across the southern plains and the western and southern Corn Belt and Midwest regions. Freezing temperatures are going to make a bigger push south, especially for you folks in the Great Lakes. Probably the coldest temperatures of the season coming, and we could see temperatures near 32 or below as far south as the Carolinas and far northern Georgia before this week is over. So let's take a look at your long-range outlook. This is the area of heavier precipitation we're watching. This is where the severe weather is going to be breaking out Tuesday and Wednesday. Then this weather will be translating eastward along the east coast and southeast. Here's the storm coming out of the Rockies. There'll be some areas of the Rockies that get more than a foot of snow with a lot of wind out of the system. Although it was a little wet and unsettled in many areas of California this weekend, there's a little dry slot that's going to be around here for about 5 to 6 days along the west coast and portions of the desert southwest. But as you can see, the Pacific Northwest and elsewhere going to stay in a pretty active weather pattern when it comes to precipitation. Let's take a look at that freezing line. As we mentioned earlier, there's going to be near or below freezing temperatures penetrating this far south. For you folks in the Great Lakes, Chicago, Detroit, you're going to see some of the coldest temperatures of the season. Could see temperatures down to the upper teens and lower 20s later this week. The coldest air still resides in the northern Rockies, but you're going to see the tendency in the coming weeks for this cold air to want to push more east, more south, especially during the second half of Thanksgiving week. That's why you're going to want to tune in next week for our update, as Thanksgiving week and beyond into early December looks a lot more stormy. Number of good work days if you're going to be working outdoors. The best work day numbers will be out here in the far west and southwest, 3 to 5 in the southern plains, less than 3 days or about 3 days of good work weather over the rest of the country, but it's going to be colder, wet, and still unsettled, especially here in the nation's midsection, first with that severe weather, then with that colder air coming on in. Thanks for tuning in this week. Don't forget to visit landscapetoday.net for all your landscape information needs. I'm day weather meteorologist Don Day, and we'll see you next week.